Listen, every human being has potential, but potential means nothing if you don't unlock it. You can sit there every day telling yourself, I could be great, I could be successful, I could do amazing things. But the truth is, you won't. Not until you stop dreaming and start building. Potential is like a locked vault. Inside, there's greatness, power, and purpose. But most people never find the key. Why? Because they're too busy being comfortable, lazy, initiative, and distracted. You can't unlock what you don't even realize is locked inside you. Initiative, that's the problem most people face. They're walking around every day with limitless potential buried deep within them, yet they're unaware it even exists. Awareness is the first spark that lights the fire of transformation. You need to stop drifting through life like a machine, doing what everyone else does, never questioning why you do it. Take a moment and really ask yourself, what am I capable of? What's stopping me? What excuses am I still holding on to? That's where self-awareness begins, when you face the truth instead of hiding from it. Once you see the gaps between who you are and who you could be, you'll start to feel uncomfortable. And that discomfort is good. It's a sign of growth trying to happen. Awareness isn't about feeling guilty for where you are. Initiative, it's about realizing you have the power to change it. The more you understand your patterns, your fears, and your habits, the more control you gain over them. Because you can't change what you refuse to acknowledge. And awareness is the moment you finally decide to take that control back. Initiative, discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become. It's not glamorous, it's not exciting. That's the foundation of every success story you've ever admired. Most people wait to feel ready, but that feeling never comes. The truth is, initiative, you'll never wake up every day overflowing with motivation. And that's exactly why discipline matters. It's the act of showing up even when you don't want to. Initiative, doing what's required instead of what's convenient. Discipline trains your mind to obey your purpose, not your emotions. When you get up early to work. Initiative, when you push through a tough workout, when you study after everyone else has stopped, those small wins accumulate. Every act of discipline is like stacking bricks one by one, to building the version of yourself that doesn't break under pressure. The world respects consistency, not intentions. You can talk about your dreams forever, but without the discipline to act on them, they'll stay dreams. Discipline isn't punishment, it's freedom. Freedom from weakness, from procrastination, from regret. Because when you master discipline, you no longer rely on motivation. You become the kind of person who moves regardless of how you feel. Initiative, the limits holding you back aren't physical. They exist only in your mind. From a young age, most of us were told to play it safe, to stay within the lines, to not aim too high. Over time, those voices became part of our inner dialogue, quietly convincing us that we're not enough, that success belongs to others, that we should be realistic. But those beliefs are nothing more than mental chains, and the moment you recognize them, you hold the power to break free. The first step is to question every thought that tells you you can't. Who said you can't? Why can't you? Most of the time, it's not ability you lack, it's belief. When you start feeding your mind with possibility instead of limitation, everything shifts. You begin to see challenges as opportunities and setbacks as lessons. The moment you replace doubt with determination, you become unstoppable. Destroying limiting beliefs isn't about arrogance. It's about realizing that you were never small, your thinking was. Once you break those boundaries, you stop surviving and start living with intention, purpose, and confidence. Because when your mind becomes limitless, your life follows. Energy is everything. The people you surround yourself with shape the way you think, the way you feel, and ultimately, the way you live. You can't expect to grow if you're constantly surrounded by those who drain you, doubt you, or distract you from your goals. The truth is, initiative, energy is contagious. If you spend enough time around people who complain, you'll start finding reasons to complain too. But if you spend time with people who push boundaries, chase growth, and demand more from life, their fire will ignite something inside you. Look around. Who are you giving your time to? Are they pushing you forward or holding you back? Growth requires environment. You need to be around individuals who challenge you, not comfort you. The kind who talk about ideas, progress, and discipline, not gossip, fear, and failure. Your circle either fuels your ambition or feeds your stagnation. Choose carefully, because your surroundings can either be your greatest source of power or your biggest limitation. Protect your energy, because not everyone deserves access to it. And when you find people who elevate you, stay close. They're the mirrors reflecting the best version of you. Execution is where everything changes. You can have the best ideas, the biggest dreams, and the strongest intentions, but none of it matters if you don't take action. Too many people wait for the perfect plan, the perfect timing, feeling, or the perfect feeling, but perfection is an illusion. The real difference between those who win and those who don't is simple execution. The ones who take the first step, even when they're uncertain, are the ones who grow. Every action, no matter how small, builds momentum. You learn by doing, not by overthinking. With every move you make, you gather experience, confidence, and clarity. The world rewards those who act, not those who talk. You can study success, visualize it, and plan for it endlessly, but until you execute, it's all just potential energy waiting to be released. Consistency in execution creates power. Even when it's uncomfortable, even when you fail, even when progress feels slow, keep going, because every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your vision. Initiative. Execution is the moment where dreams transform into reality and potential turns into power. Remember this, your potential isn't waiting for the right moment. It's waiting for your decision. The world doesn't owe you greatness. It rewards those who demand it through action, consistency, and courage. You already have everything you need within you: the strength, the vision, the discipline. All that's missing is your commitment to use it. Stop hesitating. Stop doubting. Start becoming, because the day you choose to act with purpose is the day you begin unlocking your true power. Don't just exist. Rise, evolve, and make the world witness what you're truly capable of.